And as the quarter begins, both teams have been trading blows like prize fighters. A close ball game. The Lakers trail. One thing, Clark, you always know about coming into the Staples Center. This is always a tough venue to come into as a visitor.
Well, without question, 34 wins here for the Lakers last year, Kevin. This is always a tough building to play in because the team that is the home team here is usually pretty good. They've got one of the best players in the history of the league in Kobe Bryant.
And on the floor for Nathan Phillips starting the second half. Roy and Batum filled the wings. Aldridge at the 4 and Oden at the 5 and Miller. Here's Gasol. Batum corrals the miss inside. And playing at Staples with all the high-profile stars in the stands, you've played in Los Angeles. Does it add a little pressure, you think, for visiting teams?
You know what? I don't think it adds pressure. I think it's enjoyable. When you go on the road and you're playing a team like the Lakers in their building and you see some of the kinds of folks that are coming to watch their team, the Lakers, but by virtue, they're watching you as well. So it's an opportunity to perform in front of some folks that are celebrities that enjoy basketball. So I think it's exciting. It's kind of like going to New York City. It's the same type of feeling when you're a visiting player. You know it's going to be tough. You know the odds are against you. But what better place to play than one of those places?
But for rookies, it may be a different story. Their eyes might get a little bit wide.
I think you probably are right on that one.
And here are the Trailblazers following the miss by Kobe Bryant. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Miller. Aldridge has got 11 points.
Well, that's a start. They get one to go down finally, but now they need to build on it to keep the momentum going.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Wesley Matthews checked in for Portland. Here's Fisher. About 3.5 minutes left in the third. Outside Artest. Pass to Bynum. It's tipped.
Good anticipation for the steal.
Miller against Fisher. Roy passes to Aldridge. Over Bynum. Aldridge, no luck. Clark LaMarcus Aldridge, year by year, steadily improving as a player.
You know, Kevin, for a big man, he's managed to increase his assist totals each year and lower his turnover. You know, that's a nice boost for the Blazers to have a power forward with those kinds of numbers.
Here's Roy. It's a little short, but gets the friendly roll. Roy's got his second bucket of the night. Lakers trail by 3. Now Fisher. It counts, and the foul. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And Clark, looking back at the rest of Aldridge's numbers, you really can't find a weakness in his game.
No, I agree. I mean, he's solid from the floor, Kevin. He makes his foul shots. He picks up a few blocks and steals and rebounds as well. I mean, he's a pretty complete power forward at a very young age.
Steve Blake's checked in for Derek Fisher. And no problem at the line here for the three-point play.
Howe heard the word soft and rumblings that he got manhandled by the Celtics in the finals. He started lifting weights 2 to 3 times a week for the first time in his career.
How about that?
Yeah, he didn't want to get that sand kicked in his face anymore.
It paid off.
Yeah, it has.
Here's Blake. 5 points in the game. Blazers definitely became a different team, Clark, when they were able to land Camby in that trade with the Clippers last season. What exactly, when you watched him, did Camby mean to them?
Well, first, it's a tremendous acquisition to get a guy like Marcus Camby.
Good point.
But then you talk about what he brings. It's defensive presence. He's unselfish. He's selfless as a defender. He helps out his teammates. He's insurance for Oden and Prisbilla. And all three of those guys are defensive-minded. I mean, that's the strength of their game, and it helps Portland to be able to clog up that middle and keep teams out of the paint.
Bynum goes up. A strong finish to throw it down, and he'll go to the line for one more. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
He has almost supernatural bounce in the building. He can bounce right out of the building.
Only a handful of players have that kind of athleticism, Clark. Derek Fisher's checked in for the Lakers. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Camby comes in for Greg Oden. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Andre Miller. He gives them the lead. And Clark, when they acquired him, Camby that is, they didn't have to give up a whole lot to get him.
I think it was one of the best acquisitions and moves made during the season of any team when you consider what went on with the Blazers' front court players and Oden and Prisbilla being injured. So having Camby there was a terrific get, and he made excellent contributions to that team.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Here's Artest. Connects from in close. Artest's got his second basket of the night.
What an acrobatic finish. I love the dunk, but you got to give it up for that kind of layup.
Now, here's Roy. Now Bayless. He has 5. Roy with it. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Roy's got his 3rd bucket of the night. We've seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
That's exactly the way to play. The fans love it. It's fun for the players. I love it. And more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Portland leading.
They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot.
Here is Bayless. For 3, Roy. Again, Roy missing.
It's not been a day to remember, but if they get the win, I'm sure being the team player that he is, he'll be fine.
And that's the end of the quarter and a neck-and-neck game we've watched so far through 3. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, not flashy numbers, but his presence has definitely been felt out there. It's the little things, Kevin. He's getting them done.
Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's send it to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, it's the Trailblazers picking up the Sprite Spark for that stretch they put together. They caught fire offensively in the second quarter and took control right there, gentlemen.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
Here is Miller. So with Kobe sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Artest and Odom in at the forward slots. Derek Fisher out there with Steve Blake and Ratliff. Here's Miller. The shot is off. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Here's Odom. And yep, that falls and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Tomorrow. Shooting.
Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and one. Here is Miller. Deflects the pass. The break is up. Here's Fisher. No luck.
The little man made the big rebound. What a play.
Miller outside. Over Ratliff. Got a piece of it.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down and in need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up.
Here's Cunningham. It's blocked. Outside Artest. Double clutches. Cannot hit. And the Blazers the other way. Here is Bayless. Fouled as he went in for the jam. The D saved the dunk, and he'll shoot free throws.
Wise foul there, Kevin. You can't give up the easy dunk.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Jared Bayless. 2 shots.
The first one falls, so both teams making some changes here. And he can't hit the second. The Lakers in the lead. Poked away. It stays here. Here's Blake. Knocked loose. Trailblazers turn it over. Now Bayless. Back to Miller. It stays here. Here is Bayless. Guarded by Kobe. Back to Aldridge. Clock at 4. Lets it go. Nails the turnaround jumper. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Here's Blake. Right around. 3 minutes left in the fourth. Covered by Miller. Here's Bynum. Good. And the assist goes to Blake.
When the margin's this tight, every basket starts to take on a little bit more meaning.
Miller outside. Here's Aldridge. No good. And the Lakers go with it the other way. And here's Kobe. And off the glass as he lays that one up and in.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 2:14 left in the game. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Gentlemen, I had a chance to find out what Nate McMillan was discussing with his players. He was looking to motivate them, saying, these are the games that you can win. If you hustle a bit harder than them, we can do it. Every loose ball is ours. Go out there and take it from them. Let's see how much hustle they have in them, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Batum with the ball, covered by Barnes. Here's Aldridge. Good.
Kevin, this has really been a competitive, fun game.
Timeout called the Lakers. They lead by 1. 1:58 left to the fourth. And the Lakers making a change here. Artest is checked in. Wesley Matthews checked in for Portland. Here's Fisher. Outside, Kobe fires from 14. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Normally he sinks that shot. His mid-range game is excellent. He just misfired that time.
Back to Roy. Fisher against Miller. Miller against Fisher. Right side Gasol. Snatched away.
They certainly haven't been very good here in the quarter in regards to protecting the ball, Kevin.
Here's Fisher. 1:15 left in the game. Back to Odom. Right side Odom. Buries it. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 1. 1:04 left to the fourth. Batum with the ball. Over Odom. Was shot by Batum. No good. Less than 1 minute left. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Miller.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
Here's Fisher. 52 seconds left in the game. Kobe against Roy. Roy against Kobe. Ooh, tried to cram it home, but drew the foul, and he'll have to earn him at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Off on the second.
He couldn't make them all, but at least he got this game tied up.
Kicks to Matthews. And here's Batum. Gasol covering. Here's Batum, defended by Gasol. 5 on the clock. Aldridge backing in. Tosses it up. Nails the turnaround jumper. Aldridge has got 23 points.
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open three.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 2. 15 seconds left to the fourth. Clark, what are your thoughts?
Talk about a really big possession. This is it. They've got to score here. They need a basket. Don't worry about the clock at this point. Make sure you get a high-quality shot and knock it down.
Here's Fisher. Takes it up. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist from Derek Fisher. Kobe's got his third basket of the night. Now a timeout called by Portland. Here's Roy. Off the inbound pass. From 17 feet out. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Roy.
What a hard-fought game. They're trading baskets, trading elbows, trading attitude. It's a battle.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're losing by 2. 4 seconds left in the game. Mark, what do you think?
They simply need a basket here, Kevin. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket and try to get something in the paint.
Here's Fisher. Here's Kobe. Can't connect to force overtime. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Brand Player of the Game, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back.